In a small village, surrounded by dusty roads and silent fields, there lived a boy named Armin. His house was made of old bricks. His clothes were simple, and his dreams seemed far bigger than the world he was born into. Armin's father was a laborer, leaving before sunrise with tired eyes and returning after sunset with aching hands. His mother stitched clothes for neighbors to earn a few extra coins. Life was hard, but what hurt Armin most wasn't poverty, it was the feeling of being invisible. At school, other children laughed at his worn-out shoes. Whispers followed him down the halls. Teachers rarely noticed the quiet boy in the last row. But inside Armin's heart, a fire was burning. One evening, as he sat under a dim street lamp trying to finish his homework, a group of boys passed by. "Why do you study so much?" one of them sneered. "You'll end up like your father anyway." Their laughter echoed in the silent night. For a moment, Armin's hands trembled and tears filled his eyes. He looked at his father's shadow resting inside the house, exhausted from another long day of hard work. That night, Armin made a decision. He wouldn't study to escape his father's life. He would study to honor it. From that day on, he tuned out the noise around him and listened only to the voice within. He woke up before dawn to revise his lessons, helped his mother during the day, and studied late into the night when the world was asleep. There were days when hunger was a constant distraction, nights when exhaustion begged him to stop. He sometimes questioned himself, wondering if boys like him were meant to dream big. But every time doubt crept in, he remembered his father's cracked hands and his mother's silent sacrifices. And he chose to rise. Years passed. The boy from the last row started standing first in his class. Teachers finally saw him. His name was announced during assemblies. Slowly, respect replaced mockery. But life wasn't done testing him. During his final year of school, his father fell seriously ill, and their small income vanished. Armin faced a heartbreaking choice: quit school to work full-time, or continue studying and risk everything. One night, sitting by his father's bed, he whispered, "Abba, maybe I should stop studying for now." His father held his hand weakly. "Son," he said, "poverty is not our destiny, giving up is. Promise me you will never give up." That promise changed everything. Armin found a part-time job, working during the day and studying at night, surviving on just 4 hours of sleep. His body was weak, but his determination was unbreakable. Exams came, and he faced every paper with the strength of a warrior. Months later, the results were announced. Armin had secured a scholarship to one of the best universities in the country. The same village that once doubted him now celebrated him. The same boys who had laughed at him now shook his hand with respect. But the real victory wasn't the scholarship. It was the journey. It was every tear he wiped away in secret. It was every insult he turned into motivation. It was every moment he chose discipline over despair. Years later, Armin returned to his village, not as the poor boy from the last row, but as a successful man who built a school for children who felt invisible, just like he once did. At the school's opening ceremony, he stood on the stage, looked at the young faces before him, and said, "Your circumstances do not define your future, your choices do. When the world tells you that you cannot, let your actions prove that you can." The crowd applauded, but Armin's eyes searched for only two people. His parents, his father, older now but smiling with pride, and his mother, wiping away tears of joy. That night, Armin looked up at the same stars he had once stared at as a boy. But this time, he wasn't looking at them with longing. He was looking at them with gratitude, because he understood something powerful. Success is not about where you start. It's about refusing to stop. No matter how dark your night is, morning will come, but only if you keep walking toward it. And Armin kept walking, always. Thank you for watching.